Today, I want to share with you 5 common mistakes that people make in their 20s. And the reason why I'm able to speak authoritatively on this is because I'm 24 years old. And if you don't have my birth certificate, you cannot argue with me. Let's move on. Number 1 is not exploring multiple career options. Just sticking to one thing and trying to be a master of that one thing. I mean, I understand the concept and the idea of it, trying to get really, really good at something that you cannot fail at it. But exploring in your 20s is very important. You have to try multiple things, learn as much as possible, because you never know what combination of skills or what specific skills are going to change your life. If you don't explore and try multiple things, you are going to stagnate, and that is how people fail, fall into depression, and then give up. The second thing is actually accumulating unnecessary debt. Student loans, credit card debt, car notes, phone bills, whatever the case. Accumulating too much debt in your 20s is going to affect you in more ways that you can possibly imagine. I can understand taking student loans to go and study medicine or engineering or something that is actually very highly skill based and requires it, right? But I would never get going into debt to be an historian and study history and study literature. And I don't get it. But beyond me not getting it, it's actually going to affect your life, because the salary you're going to be on after you come out of those loans that you collected for your studentship in those many, many years that you went to school is not going to be able to pay off those loans very quickly. Imagine being in debt for the next 40 years of your life. You are working very hard just to be paying off money that you're owing Uncle Sam. Could make sense. And there's different kinds of loans, right? It's not just always money. There are things that you borrow. There are things that you take while you're in your 20s that you really have no business doing. Don't mortgage your future just because you want to enjoy now. It's very, very detrimental, and you're going to regret it when you're in your older years. The third is prioritizing short-term relationships, hookup, things like that, instead of actually nurturing long-term relationships that can actually serve you. You meet a woman who can be by your side forever, and you mess that up because you'd rather be with somebody who can give you a quickie in the bathroom somewhere, or go to Island and pick Olosho, when you should be nurturing the girlfriend that loves you and is taking care of you and is advising you and is standing by your side so that you can become something. You don't nurture that relationship. You are nurturing Sharon. That is, God will help you. Neglecting your mental and physical health is also something you don't want to do. And this is something that I have also been very, very guilty of in my 24 years of life. It's important to stay fit, exercise. It's important to watch what you eat. It's important to watch what you put in your body and how you treat it, because it's a temple and it's where you get to live. You don't get another one. Once you misuse it, you die and you are gone. And of course, it is important to prioritize your mental well-being and your mental wellness. It's important to think about what that means to you and how it makes you feel. You don't want to be depressed and broken and sad all the time. You want to try and absolutely fix that stuff. If you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. I understand that Black people don't do therapy, but please don't let that cliche thing that people say end up being the reason why you end up clinically depressed. Get help if you need it. And number 5 is not taking calculated risks, because not taking risks at all is definitely the fastest way to fail. The best way to succeed at something new is to try things that you've not done before, things that other people may have not even done before. No innovation comes from sticking to the rules and doing things exactly by the book. Rules were made so that you can break them and create new rules. And as time changes, people change, things change, realities change, and you have to adapt to that. Change is the only thing that's constant. So if you're not going to take risks, calculated risks, by the way, not stupid ones, then I don't know. I don't see how you grow. You stagnate and then you fail. It's okay to learn, experience new things, travel if you must. Just try new things, explore, take risks, not with your life, but take risks and just live, my brother. You're 20 something. You're not in the years when you need to start slaving away yet. So live a little bit, live life, try things, learn new things, and hopefully this is going to help you improve your life. And if you don't make any or all of these mistakes, you get to live a better life and get a better 30s and 40s and 50s, by all means. From one 24-year-old to another, I don't know if you're 24, but me, I'm 24. I hope this has helped you. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. You just have to be a little disciplined and actually follow your dreams. You are welcome.